lesson I learned from my first coach was this concept of a see beyond see and hear beyond hear. Now, one of the things I did or was asked to do then was when I wanted to get into a business, a small student business I'm talking about, this particular coach, I call him Uncle John, who took me out in his car early morning at 4:35 in the morning, put me out in a street about 3 to 4 kilometers from his home, and he said, walk back and tell me what you see, because he's trying to show me exposure and trying to get me to understand what it takes to actually appreciate what's there. So I walked back, kept doing that for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. By the time I got home and having a glass of milk, he came up to me and said, okay, David, tell me, what did you see? And I said to him, Uncle, I saw people washing houses, I saw people cutting grass, I saw people removing rubbish, I saw people removing the gutters, I saw people working hard in the lawn, old people, young people, middle-aged people. And he said, good, that's really good. And then he asked me the next question. He said, what did you really see beyond see? And I looked at him perplexed. And I said, what do you mean? See beyond see? And he said, see, most people just see the front of something. Now, you're looking at wanting to invest in a home. And I was only about 15 then, by the way. You're looking at wanting to invest in a home. And the other thing he said was, if you want to invest in a home, you are currently a student and you can't in any way go and get a job unless you work in the weekends, which means, a lot of your time is gone. He then said, we're looking at trying to get a business for you. So look at an opportunity in which you can get a part-time business going. I said, yeah. So you have seen people cutting grass, washing walls, removing rubbish. But what did you actually see beyond that? Do you see a business opportunity in that? I said, what? I asked him, do you want me to go cut grass? You want to go and wash the house? You want me to go and remove rubbish? And he looked at me and he said, what's wrong with cutting grass? What's wrong with washing the walls of a home? What's wrong with removing rubbish? If you wanted a dream and if you wanted to achieve it, what is really wrong in doing that? I spent some time thinking about it and said, yeah, it's a legitimate work. So I started my investment portfolio at the age of 14 and a half, 15, when I was in a private school, not working in a job, but looking at how I created a small business of cutting grass, washing walls, removing rubbish, and that business grew from one person to 6 people working for me. By the time I was 15 and a half, the opportunity was there to look at how I could diversify that and get into my investment portfolios. Ladies and gentlemen, see beyond see and not just see. Visionarians are priceless. Administrators are cheap to keep. Have a fabulous day. Thank you. Ciao.